Not an easy skill to learn. I've been practicing it for many years.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your boy MacDeej coming at you with my part 2 of my catching plays. Catching plays. Man, I'm gonna show you boys how to get more interceptions like your boy, cause I picks the ball the fuck off. I'm telling you. But look, tip number 1, we gonna go scheme over team, man. Like, know your team. Like, do not go get the best players on the field because they're 99 here and 99 there, and like they're awesome. Like, don't go get Patrick Peterson if you're a zone heavy corner person. Like, you need, if you're a zone heavy person, why do you have Patrick Peterson at cornerback? Like, don't get me wrong, Patrick Peterson is nice. Patrick Peterson is good. Patrick Peterson is an excellent man corner. If you want a good cornerback for zone coverage, get Josh Norman. Know your team. Also, your linebackers, man, know your team. Like, if you run a good zone coverage scheme where your outside linebackers are in zone coverage majority of the game, why are you running Von Miller and Jadeveon Clowney and Justin Houston and Tom Ali? Why are you running them outside linebackers? You need Jamie Collins and Sean Lee. You know, you need good zone outside linebackers. Like, let Von Miller and Justin Houston and Jadeveon get after the quarterback. That's what they're for. They're to be in coverage. That's a waste of a person. It really is. Tip number 2. Get you a good fast user, man. Like, you do not need the Anthony Barrs, the Brian Urlachers, the who else? Telvin Smith. I mean, if you have it, go get them, man. By any means, go get them. Like, they are excellent. They're awesome. If you have the means, if you don't plan on spending any money on the game, you plan on grinding solos, relying off other things to get you packs and players, and you're like, you don't need Anthony Barr, you don't need Brian Urlacher, you don't need Telvin Smith to be a user. Man, I got 2 good users for you. You got Leonard Floyd for the Bears. He just came out with a new card. It's with an 81 overall card, 81 to 83. But his 70, I was using the 76 overall or 73 overall card for the longest time, man, and he picks shit off. Also, I have one. He's a silver card, Xavier Gooden of the Tennessee Titans. He's a silver card, 86 speed, 88 acceleration, and good agility, man. You need those to have a good user. You do, like, good users need speed, excel, agility. Hit powers are plus. You really don't need hit power as long as you. Me personally, I go for hit sticks when they're lined up. If not, I'm just like pushing X. I need you to get down, you know. But other than that, man, like, you're the play recognition, you're the awareness, you're the zone coverage, you're the man coverage. So all those are null and void. You just need agility, speed, acceleration. You know, those are what I look for, man, and I get a hell of a lot of picks, man. Like I said, look up Xavier Gooden and Leonard Floyd. I got a Leonard Floyd video coming out soon. He's the user guide. Be on the lookout. Tip number 3, let your best players be controlled by the computer. I learned that a long time ago from my big brother back in Madden 0 something. This is when Julius Peppers was playing for the Bears. Bear down, by the way. I used to play on the D-line a lot, man, and I used to have Julius Peppers, like, trying to get after the quarterback, and, like, I did notice, like, when he told me, I noticed I wasn't getting that much good of a pressure from the other side, man, and that's when I switched it up. I learned to put my best players, let them be controlled by the computer, man. Like, if they're good awareness, good play rec, good finesse move, good block shed, good zone, good man, you know, all that stuff, man, let the computer play with them, man. That's the reason they got all that good stuff for. Again, this goes back to the user thing. Also, with another user thing, you might have a good user, but another person on your team is weak, man. You got to compensate for them. Like, if you got a bad defensive lineman, you think your user may be able to get away with one play, man, go down there and get that lineman then. You know what I mean? But don't take your best lineman. Like, that's taken away from the computer getting pressure on the other side type stuff. Like, if you got Julius Peppers on one side and you got like a bronze card on the next side, Man, let Julius Peppers do his thing. And I know you need the sack on 3rd down, man, but get on that bronze player. You know what I mean? You might be able to force the quarterback up in the pocket. Julius Peppers might get the sack. You never know. You know what I mean? But that's tip number 3, man. Tip number 4 is the shade, man. Shade. I do a lot of shading. Shade to the inside, shade over the top, shade underneath, shade to the left, shade to the right. I can't particularly tell you when, like I could just give you how I'll do it. Like I know a lot of people like to throw something short, like a drag. Everything's gonna have a drag because that drag pulls things down to get underneath. What I like to do, man, I come out if I notice, if I feel like he's going short, I do it off instincts. Like if you feel like he's going short, man, shade underneath. Please do it, because I'll guarantee you're gonna have a whole lot of picks from them outside cornerbacks or whoever you got covering the flats. They're going to get a shitload of picks because a lot of people like to come out and throw hurry up to the flat. If they see you lacking, they will throw it to the flat. Never lack, I'm telling you. Like shade over the top, please. If you feel like they're going deep, please shade over the top. Tip number 2, man, is inside out. I like to take away the tight end first and then go out to the wide receiver and then come back down to the flat. So I go from inside tight end, outside wide receiver, flat running back. Those are my tips. It's pretty simple, man.